Radium Mine in the Ozarks by V.H. Schoffelmeyer. Published in Technical World, 1913, Volume 18. One red and gold November day, 33 years ago, 3 Missouri hillbillies followed their yelping hound dog up a deep mountain canyon in Berry County, Missouri. They were on the trail of a wildcat. When the canyon came to an end, blocked by the face of a rocky cliff, the cat disappeared in the black mouth of an unsuspected cave. The hound followed, the hunters waiting outside, their rifles ready. 15 minutes later, the bay of the dog was heard on top of the cliff. Plainly, the big hole ran clear through the mountain. The hound was whistled down and sent through a second time. Then the 4 hunters prepared to explore the cavern on their own account. What followed would, in the days of mythology, have added half a dozen monsters to the ranks of the supernatural enemies of mankind. The story is told by Old Bill Boissier, one of the hunters who, after more than 30 years, is now living in Chance, Oklahoma. The events of that day made such an impression on his mind that, in an affidavit made last March, he's able to recall them in vivid detail. A little way from the mouth of the cave, Bill Henry, John Dempsey, and I found what looked to us like rich silver ore. It was growing dark, and we decided to go back to camp to get a good night's rest and return the next day to make a more careful examination. In the morning, we lit our pitch pine torches and started in. About 200 feet from the mouth, the cave was partially blocked by what looked like a big tree trunk of solid silver. It was a light peacock blue in color and glittered like diamonds in the glare of our torches. We filled a small box with bits chipped off the pillar of ore, but it was so heavy we could hardly lift it. Finally, we went further on into the cave. Nearly 500 feet from the entrance, we entered a big arched room, the walls which shone like polished silver. Its roof was supported by 3 transparent crystal pillars, each about the diameter of a salt barrel. The floor and part of the walls were a light blue, shimmering mineral. We thought we had found our eternal fortunes. Presently, we noticed that when we got to the other side of the crystal pillars, our torches died down and almost went out. We got scared and hurried back to the mouth of the cave. When we reached the open air, I fell down in a heap and was not able to move my legs. Henry kneeled over in sort of a faint, and Dempsey commenced to talk wild and raven. The boy we had left to wait for us at the cave's mouth ran for help, and we were finally able to get carried back to the camp. Henry's condition grew so serious that he was taken to the hospital at Carthage, Missouri, where he lay for weeks before recovery. Henry collapsed, and sores like burns broke out all over his body. Paralysis finally ended in his death. Henry went back, when he got well, to work his silver mine, but a quarrel over the title to the land drove him away. After he blocked up and hid in the mouth of the cave, the story of the strange adventures of the 3 hunters spread by word of mouth among the Arkansas and Missouri hills, and finally became one of the grim traditions of the Ozarks.